Hello and welcome to my garage. Today I'll be turning this little sausage into a pair of matching wedding bands. I've already melted together the required gold and silver, so the next step is to form it into a semicircular wire using my new combination rolling mill. Special thanks to the future in-laws for the early wedding gift. Once the wire is formed, I'll be able to bend it and cut it to size before closing the loops with solder. After a little cleaning and polishing, they'll be ready for a lifetime of use. Perhaps several. There's a lot to do, so let's get started. The spacing between the two rollers is set by turning the handle on top. I then pass the metal ingot through the mill a few times at each thickness before tightening the gap a bit. I only close it about 1/8 of a millimeter at each step. To reduce the original ingot from about 4 millimeters to the final thickness of 1.5 millimeters, required passing it through the mill around 60 to 80 times. Here I use some special bending pliers to gradually form the wire into a circle. I also used the mandrel and hammer to make it really round, but unfortunately a camera issue meant I was not able to film any of that work. At least I caught this interesting little bit. Like much of the overall process, sizing is a labor of love. I carefully shave off metal using a file and then check the sizing. Once I'm happy with that, I use the pliers again to make sure the loop is closed tightly. Now for the moment of truth. I've never soldered a gold and silver alloy before, so I'm a little nervous. To add to the pressure, I made my own solder by adding a little extra silver to the trimmings left over from the sizing. In the end, it works out well enough. Nothing a final polish can't smooth out. I decided to give the rings a brushed finish, so I'm using an abrasive pad to gently scratch the surface. I also added a slight bevel to the inside to make them more comfortable to wear. One last go with the abrasive pad and they're done.